Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I really hope that you are staying blessed. I've just called in to say a big hi and to let you know what I've been working on. I'm actually currently chipping away at the March monthly tarot readings. Yes, chipping away because it does take a lot of time. So I'll be releasing them across the next 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully 2. So keep an eye out for your sign. There's also extended versions of those available this time round. So if the message really resonates for you and perhaps you don't want to get a personal reading, you can, for a very small donation, jump into a more deep and clarified version of that reading. So all the details will be in the reading. When you see your sign pop up, you can find that out. If you do want a personal reading or healing, I am available for those, and you'll find the link to my website down below where you can arrange that. The doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. Should you want to really learn to connect more deeply with your own intuition and guide yourself, I'd love to take you on that journey with me. But for now, I am wishing you a week of love and magic. Thanks for joining me for your reading. Let's head across now. Aries, welcome to your tarot reading for March 14th through to the 20th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9 card block here. I've got the 3 for your recent past, 3 for the focus energy, 3 for your near future outcome, a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. This week I'm working with the Sacred Creator Oracle, the Moonology Oracle, the Moonchild and Starchild Tarots from Danielle Knoll, my personal favourite, and the Radiant Rider-Waite. Aries, look at these cards. Wow, I mean, I don't even know what to say. The Empress, I always say, she shows up in your reading every single week. Well, not every single one, okay, I do exaggerate, but how often, right? And even the other readers that you may watch on YouTube, they say the same thing. This next one out after that was the Emperor, like your energy, and it's like a tarot pair, right? They are divine counterparts. And then the big energies, the Tower, Death, 10 of Swords. So we are looking at some kind of profound change or transformation in your life. Around the time of this reading, timing can be a little bit fluid, so it feels really, really big. Okay, so we'll see how it unfolds. The first oracle out, I was going to tell you as well that we've got the Virgo full moon on the 18th, and that is when things can come to a climax point. Okay, they can kind of come to a head. So maybe that's what this Tower is. It could be some massive epiphany or insight happening, or some sudden change or circumstance. And then of course, as the moon wanes after that, it's a time to release and let go and surrender and get unstuck, I feel. So the first oracle out was the destruction of shiny things. So we're just going to make sure this week that we are scratching the surface, that we're not being, led by what looks good on the outside. So that's just a message for some of you. Make sure you get your details, look at the depth, look behind the screen, so to speak. The next one was move beyond intention to belief. So believe that things can work out for you. Believe with the Empress that you can create something amazing, that you can rebirth, that you can birth the new here. And the next one was your dreams need a practical plan. Well, who better to do that than the Emperor is what I'm saying. So it feels like you're trying to create something here. Now, for some of you with this tarot pair, this could even be fertility or partnership, but I'm also feeling a strong kind of business savvy kind of energy here with the Empress, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Empress. You might be trying to set something up, work on a new project, transition between jobs, that kind of thing. The 10 of Swords is the lead energy, and of course, let's not forget Death in the Tower. So it feels like it feels like to move into this new cycle, it's going to be almost like dragging into it, kicking and screaming is what I'm feeling. There is a new beginning here for you, but it feels like there is a lot of pushback, or there is a lot to give up, or maybe you've been resisting what you need to let go of because you might be dealing with someone really unreasonable, or you know someone's going to be really upset. So of course that could be if we move into one partnership, we have to let someone else go, or if we want to, you know, leave a work situation, we might need to let down, or we feel like we're letting down a previous employer or something, and maybe that person is a bit manipulative or something like that, because we've got the Knight of Swords and Five of Swords, which are, these are kind of like, they can be angry energies. There's not really any way to sugarcoat that. They can be unreasonable energies. So it feels like there is some kind of ending coming, right? And it's not a very easy one. It can be a bit painful with the Ten of Swords, and there can be themes of deception and betrayal on either side. They might feel deceived, you know, but you're just making the best decision for you, but you can't control how somebody else perceives something. We just have to try and operate in everyone's best interest without sacrificing ourselves. I'm going to get to the Death card. I'm going to start in here. Hanged Man, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is Gemini for me. So we've got Gemini, we have Libra, Taurus, we have, of course, EU, Aries here with the Empress, Scorpio here with the Death card. So, Hanged Man, it feels like your hands are tied in some way. And I think your hands are tied from embracing whatever this Ace of Pentacles represents for you. The Ace of Pentacles generally represents some kind of solid, tangible, new opportunity or offer. For example, a new commitment. A new commitment is the solid representation of relationship. A new contract in your business, a new job offer, a new investment, a new way to make money, a new home to move into, rent or purchased. There's some kind of divine gifting here, but it feels like you can't accept it right now, Aries. The Hanged Man is this energy of, I feel stuck, and I know that I actually need to end a cycle in order to accept that. You know, Hanged Man is number 12 in the Major Arcana sequence, and the Death card is the number 13. So the reason why we're on pause and stuck is because there is a resistance to the ending that needs to happen in order to liberate, to free yourself, to be able to be open to receiving this, okay? And you'll notice that if you spin this around, it's very much the same posture as the Dancer on the World card. So it feels like and with the Death card as well, it feels like a big cycle that's closing, not just, okay, I'm just going to like leave this little job for another one. It feels like you're ending a whole pattern in your life, like something bigger. And you're really waiting for the insight. You're waiting for the insight, the clarity, the enlightenment of how on earth to go about this, because you have a feeling, Knight of Swords, that you're going to get some massive pushback from someone is what I feel with this card. I wouldn't say that if the Five of Swords wasn't there, but I'm really feeling that somebody's not going to be happy with this, all right? So, of course, that, you know, that Five of Swords energy is conflict that can arise. And, yeah, I'm feeling like external conflict, not inner conflict with this. The Five of Swords is kind of like an escalation where there can be arguments, there can be situations, there can be altercations. And generally there is no winners here, and it's not if, it's when you need to pull your energy away and walk away. And yeah, I feel like there's going to be an ending here. Yeah, absolutely. So with the Hanged Man, it's about moving into a place of acceptance that, you know, something is going to need to end. Not everyone's going to be happy about it, but this is too good not to say yes to. And, you know, you really need to put yourself first, Aries, as long as you're not hurting other, you know, let's say hurting other people. I mean, as long as you're not being unreasonable in the process. So it says that your dreams need a practical plan. So I'm feeling like you need to, you do need to handle this diplomatically, carefully, and maybe plant a few seeds. You know, maybe plant a few seeds with this person and ease into it. Otherwise, I feel like it could end up in a tower moment, okay? They may, you know, hold something that they can kind of like just pull away from you or disrupt this in some way. So I think you need to go about it carefully. So Empress and Emperor are here, divine counterparts in the major arcana. So for some of you, and this is a general reading, so I'm not going to lock this into a love reading, but for some of you, this is a new partnership forming that you may need to leave a previous relationship for, and that's why there's this very, like, you know, emotional and, you know, almost aggressive energy arising. Somebody feels really deceived here. For others of you, this is about birthing something entrepreneurial, stepping up to the next level in your career, and that might be that you're going elsewhere to do that. It feels like you are birthing something really exciting here for yourself. Like the Empress is this energy of fertility and, you know, bringing that through into the practical, tangible world. Yeah, she really is about birth and creation and something like that. Now the Emperor here is about taking control, getting into the driver's seat, okay? So you're going to need to kind of balance that control plus surrender in this situation is what I'm feeling, because we've got divine masculine, divine feminine. Control plus surrender. So I'm saying making a few moves, but knowing that you can't control everything in this situation, especially other people. But the Emperor is being strategic, right? Practical plan. Really keeping the eyes on the prize and, you know, watching what's going on and then adjusting the strategy accordingly. Wears the armor underneath the robe here as an indicator that you're probably going to need to protect yourself emotionally from whatever is going on here in order to make the best moves for yourself, okay? But it feels like you're making a step to build your empire, whether that is building a family, building a relationship, or building, you know, a new income stream or something for yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. It's something about finding that greater sense of stability and security for yourself. So we've got Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Tower, and the outcome. We're going to clarify that. It does feel like a breakthrough for you. It does feel like a victory. I feel like the Tower is a potential outcome if this isn't handled in the right way or a diplomatic way. But ultimately what it says here is the very thing that you're needing to release to embrace this new beginning, this breakthrough, is no longer in alignment for you. You know, you've outgrown it. It's a square peg round hole situation, and it was only going to be a matter of time anyway. But you know how it is, Aries. You know, a lot of us wait until something better comes along as the catalyst for leaving these situations, and then it can happen quickly, right? Knight of Swords, and the person that we're dealing with can feel like it's just been like laid upon them very quickly. You know, it's come out of nowhere. So I think that's why it's saying your dreams need a practical plan. You're going to just need to slow this down a little bit. But it feels like, I feel the Six of Pentacles is about balance. It feels like whatever this is creating this perfect balance for you. The Emperor and the Empress is the perfect balance. And that is your victory here, Ace of Swords. It feels like you will get the clarity and the insight that you need to move forward in an appropriate way. The Hanged Man is seeking that. Lovers, that's Gemini again. So, and the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. So you are potentially ending things with a Gemini or with a partner, or moving towards one. But the Lovers, okay, so the Lovers can be soul partnership, not just in love, but like if you are like breaking up with a boss or with a company, it can have that energy as well. And this is a huge card of choice, right? And we need to choose wisely, because people are going to get hurt. But with a Tower, it's like this is coming down anyway, because it's had its season, it's had its cycle, and it really is time for a new path to open for you, Aries. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it gave you some insight. Do keep in mind that it is a general reading for the collective. It isn't meant to and can't resonate for everyone every time. Drop me a comment though if you're called to share. I do read them all and try my best to interact with you all over there as well. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new videos, and it does help support the channel, so it's a great that's our great balance between us. Liking, sharing and commenting also is a great support. You can follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram. You'll find the links down below. Please do use those links. I have a fake account going around on Instagram. You know, you've made it when someone's scamming you in that way. Just joking. But yeah, it's serious, in all seriousness, because they basically follow you and then ask if you would like a reading, which is something that I would absolutely never ever do. Please be careful. There's an incorrect spelling in the name, or they like format it differently. That's how you'll know. And it has more followers than me, so it can seem like the official account. But if you use the link below, you arrive at my actual one anyway. I am wishing you so much love and magic for the week, Aries. Bye for now.